Have you ever scaled your armor pieces you thought was perfect and then just come to find out that the wrist part was way too small? Well, here's how you can edit your armor pieces so you can have a custom fit file just for you. So as you guys saw, the wrist part of this is way too small for my hand to go through. Like even if I squeeze my hand and like compacted it, it's not gonna go through. While this other one has a wrist hole that's large enough so that my hand can just squeeze in through and it'll still be a nice fit for this. So here's how you guys do that. All right, so here's a problem, right? When you scale your armor pieces, it scales the entire thing. So if you want a bigger hole for your hand to go through for your wrist, you have to scale the entire thing. Well, when you do that, it becomes disproportional and it looks really ugly. So how do you change this thing and alter it so that you just measure the wrist hole for your hand to go through and just alter that part? All right, so what we have here is Blender. So that issue normally comes with forearm pieces because, you know, it's just normally happens in the forearm piece, but you can do the same thing for any piece really. So we're going to go to sculpting for this. And what you want to do is use the grab brush. So press G on your keyboard and press F to increase the radius of this thing. Now all we're going to do is we're going to just open this up like that. You see what I did there? All I'm doing is grabbing and it's going to open up that wrist part so it's just a little bit bigger so your hand can go through. Now be careful when you do this because what this does is it alters the shape and the look of whatever armor piece that you're doing it to. So that's the only thing, right? Just be careful. Now everyone's body type is different. So you also have to take that into account because not everyone's going to look like a superhero and you're not going to have the same body type and body proportions as that character, right? Some of us are long, some of us are short and stocky. So, you know, you got to take that into account. But this is how you can modify your armor pieces so that they fit better and it fits you better. Okay? So, there you go. So like I said, you can do it for every other armor piece too, right? So we're just going to go to sculpting, press G to go to your grab brush, and just start grabbing. Make sure you have your mirror modifier right there, or your proportional editing, and you can alter this thing so that it fits you better. If you have like a big wider chest and then you have a nice little smaller waist, you can do that and alter the armor that way. All right, so you can pull this, make it bigger, make your radius bigger, right? So there you go.